Um, just don't nobody watch my videos anyways. Um, but as far as Biden and Trump is concerned, right? Uh, Political, people out there in politics, uh, citizens, news agencies have came out and accused Biden of using his status as the president to go after and put Trump on a whole bunch of Trump charges, right? And now you see people doing the same thing with Hunter Biden and his daddy, Joe Biden, right? This is all my opinion and everything, so I'm not over here trying to diss anybody and viewpoint or diss Trump or diss Biden or anybody who out here who believes differently about what's going on either side. Because what some people do is they just want to bring up Trump, or they just want to bring up old Biden, right? Me personally, I'm just gonna keep it to, first off, like I said to folks, man, the best thing for some of these folks to do was to wait till Biden was out of office to do all this shit. They didn't want to wait. They want to do it now because Trump is getting hit, and they want to say it's election interference and stuff like that. But most citizens out here are not afforded on when it's convenient for them to go to trial or the court or whatever the case may be. You know, so it sucks to be in that situation to where whether or not you thought you were doing right, whether or not he thought he did right or whatever the case may be, or he did wrong, whatever the case may be, still sucks to have to go through that type of stuff, you know, lawsuits and litigations, RICOs and all that shit. But it seems like people don't want to call out the political weaponization of going after Hunter Biden and Biden, as if they want to, as to call out Biden going so-called allegedly weaponizing Justice Department, three-letter acronym, government agencies to go after Trump. I think all of it really pretty much has to do with the election. I think pretty much all of it, I'm talking about for the both sides, you know, the crybabies, has to do with the election, has to do with pointing out the flaws in the past administration and the current administration, alleged flaws. I think that if people really sat down and looked at it all on paper, is that an inquiry can happen into impeachment, you know, but at the same time is we have to deal with facts. You know, you're not going to impeach someone based off of I believe, I think, you know, especially the president of the United States. You know, we talking about the preponderance of the evidence, a fact-finding body. You know, we're not talking about because you don't like the person. You know, and half these cats out here, in my opinion, don't believe in what Biden is doing, don't believe in what Trump is doing, but they trying to get in where they fit in. You know, look at all these weird social media accounts out here that only thing they do is go after one side or the other. They pick a side and they run with it. And the only thing they do is regurgitating and recirculating the fuckery that we already know that is flawed. You know, and the system has flaws. You know, and when we are sitting over here voting for people, you know, we don't really get a good representation on who we voting for. You know, because the way the news runs shit, the way the recirculation of only certain people instead of everybody's opinions that's running for president is flawed. We don't get a good representation on who nobody is. And I think partially because the way society works now is not what you can necessarily do and is not what you can do. Is based off of how you sound and how you look. You know, because us as a people, we're still, in my opinion, looking at, what's that word? Perception. You know, and how some people believe perception is everything. But at the same time we got the word woke, which has been hijacked. We got critical race theory, which has been hijacked. We got all kind of things out here that people don't want to, that pick and choose when they want to use the judge a book by its cover or the perception instead of what it is. All kind of shit out here, man. We've been taught not to judge a book by its cover, which is basically not using perception to run with what we believe and what it is. That's what we've been taught. But we go by what the perception of these candidates all the time. That's what we do. And this is the reason why, you know, we always in the same position every single time. And there's always some big bad entity, big bad wolf, some villain, y'all motherfuckers got to pick a side, which way y'all gonna go, instead of going with what's going to fucking work. That iguana getting some good sun right there. He getting some good sun. It's disgusting, man. It's gonna keep happening. It is what it is. You know, look at Trump. The perception of his RICO case is that he's got these charges based off of freedom of speech, which is not the case. The perception of his co-defendants is that they're in on RICO charges based off of freedom of speech, which is not the case. Everybody saw the long list of charges. Everybody saw them. but looked away on the charges that had nothing to do with freedom of speech. Looked away. Now I don't know why people want to shy away from something that might be truthful. I don't think anybody should be in office if they're using their political status to hook up their son pockets. I don't think anybody should be in office that used a group of people, more than one or two, two or more people across state lines to overturn an election. I don't think anybody should be president if they use their political standing to tweeter between the legality lines of sending people down to the Capitol knowing what the fuck are they gonna do. You know? Now this Biden is allegedly like was there Marjorie Taylor and all them cats. Oh, he's bought and paid for. Bought and paid for is not hooking up your son's business. That's not bought and paid for. Bought and paid for is what all these fucking politicians do. You donate to me, you vote for me, I'm your constituent, I'm supposed to help you. These people out there that's giving $20 and $30 million and $60 million, all these millions of dollars to these PACs, you think that's not a form of bought and paid for? You think they ain't never slid nothing through as a hookup? Got a person that got somebody a job, somebody's a job, help push these little bills here and there. Come on, man. I'm bought and paid for. People need to stop. People need to stop the BS right now. I think a lot of people do it. And I don't think Trump is the only one who allegedly did something illegal with an election. I don't think he's the only one. I don't think he's the only one. And I damn for sure don't think he'd be the last one. So another thing, if there were cheating, if Trump was if there was cheating in these election machines, or cheating in general during the election for Biden, what makes you so nobody on their own free will, under the signed by body and judgment, didn't just go out there and cheat for Trump? So it's just all this one dude and not the other, huh? Because all this shit is alleged. Nobody's convicted, right? I ain't worried about Hunter Biden. I am not worried about that dude. He did what he did. He should, if he's found convicted of it, which I think some of the charges, the pimping, the Mann Act, and the gun charge, I believe those should stick. And I think he should be right there with everybody else. I mean, he was live on tape I mean, you know, I think when you get caught doing dirt, I don't think there should be an exception on the long extent of the law. I think you should get like how everybody else should get. There shouldn't be fairness with the law. It should just be the fucking law. Shouldn't be multiple sizes. It should be a one size fit all. You know, if it's baggy, it's baggy. If it's too tight, it's too fucking tight. Oh well, wear that shit. You should wear the bed that you made, and not, and you know what I'm saying? You got all these weirdos out here, that's trying to get somewhere, trying to make a name for themselves, and not going after people indiscretionately. Damn, I just did a Mike Tyson with that word. Fuck it. You know? Look at Marjorie Green. I think I pronounced her name right. She should be sued for not for talking negatively on people, but lying on people's name. For lying on people's name. You can't be in these streets besmirching people's names and not have to deal with the consequences of such besmirching. She should. You know, every day she buying this and Hunter Biden that, and the other side of the street is this and the third. This person ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people would think that if I was in politics, this is the type of unprofessionalism that I would be displaying. Showing digglings on in one of the most sacred buildings in America. Showing diggling pics. Talking about people. Literally sitting over there on national TV. Calling other people out of their name. During official business. While she's working in a official capacity. Crazy. 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 And nobody has a problem. You know, if none of these charges stick on Hunter, and none of these charges stick on Biden, they're gonna blame it all on her anyways. They're gonna blame it all on her anyways. Impeachment inquiry on a president based off of, I believe. Don't work like that. You can say, well, how come look at Burisma and yeah, they said he gotta fire this guy, or they're not gonna send Ukraine any money. Yeah. But nobody has any evidence of it. It's a belief. Nobody has any evidence of it. Ain't that? Oh, that's my boy. Ain't that fraud, waste, and abuse? Flying these politicians here, they're on government dime, hotels, food, lodging, and all that shit. Everybody to keep lights on, all this. Man, that's fraud, waste, and abuse. Fraud, waste, and abuse. Yeah. I'm cool on it though. Oh, I got a new subscriber. Box wants to subscribe to my channel. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, but that's how I put it. You know, I'm not picking no side on who did what, who's going to get due time, who's going to be convicted. I'm not picking no side with that shit, man. I'll wait. Because really, to tell you the truth, like I said, it's a one size fit all when it comes to the law. You did it due to time, and I'm all for it. You know, you did it. You deal with the ramifications. There's no time. I'm all for it. I'm not no Trumpy, and I'm not no Biden person. I'm just right down the middle. You know, I didn't vote for neither one of them dudes. So people could go ahead and miss me with the whole I just like Biden or I just like Trump or whatever the case may be. I ain't vote for neither one of them dudes. And I won't vote for neither one of them dudes. It is what it is. I don't vote for the lesser of evils. I don't vote for people because I don't want to see somebody else sin. I don't do that. I don't do that. I vote for people who I genuinely would do a good job. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Now on that note, shout outs to everybody in the whole entire world, and everybody stay sucker free.